Hi, welcome to SBR Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. We are previewing Week 15 in college football. We're talking right now with Sean Higgs from NJWiseGuys.com, who nailed the spread in the Florida State-Florida game last week, and he has chosen the Florida State game again to cover this week. A little bit of a more trickier situation. We'll see what he has to say about it. Sean Higgs, thanks for being back with us.
I'm glad to be here, Peter.
All right, interesting game here. We'll get your take on it in a second, but first, tell everyone, once again, if they're not already familiar with it, what NJWiseGuys.com is all about and what you do there.
Hey, no, just a great multi-capper site, and it's got plenty of free content that everybody loves. You get daily free picks in all sports, college basketball, NFL, college football on the weekends, NBA, even hockey. And, you know, you got bowls coming up, so a lot of previews coming up for those. And, listen, they're like 2 weeks away, so, you know, get excited, head over there, get on a newsletter, get plenty of free picks.
All right, Sean. Well, last week we both liked Florida getting all those points against Florida State. You know, we just thought that 9, 8, 7, whatever it was a few too many points to be giving to them. We didn't necessarily expect a straight-up win by Florida, but, you know, we thought that was just too many points to be giving to an opponent of Florida State, as has been the case many times this year with Florida State. They're now just 3-9 against the spread overall on the year. And the few games they have covered, though, have been kind of games in this range, in like the 3-4 point range. And, you know, so the question here, they're going up against Georgia Tech. The line's been bet up a little bit. Right now it's +4 or 4.5. Georgia Tech has covered their last 5 in a row. They're coming off an OT win against Georgia. So what do you take from that? Maybe you think either, wow, Georgia Tech's an awesome team if you're very impressed by it, or maybe you expect maybe it's even a letdown spot for Georgia Tech. Not exactly sure. It's game's being played on a neutral field. And again, the line right now, Florida State -4 or 4.5. Total is 60.5. What do you like here, Sean?
You know, listen, Georgia Tech's a nice little club. I think Paul Johnson's got these guys to 3 ACC Championship games. And as much as you said, listen, State 3-9 against the number, but I'm siding on Florida State here. I'll lay it a 4.5. You know, I faded them. We talked about Florida last week. I think a couple weeks ago we had Notre Dame. We took the points there. But this is similar to like that Louisville line, you know. It's a low line. Everybody's like, this is the game they get picked off. Well, you know, they haven't been picked off yet. They do play close. But I see this one playing out. Listen, the triple option is tough. I get it. But the town is all on Florida State side of the ball. I mean, Winston, for all of his off-the-field stuff, he makes plays when it's time to make plays. I can see a slow, tough game first half. But listen, Florida State, they make their adjustments. Second half, I'm thinking about a 10-point win here with Florida State. I'll lay it.
All right. Do you think that Georgia Tech is, I mean, are you impressed at all by Georgia Tech's win against Georgia last week? And do you think that this is a letdown spot for them maybe?
Well, I mean, obviously, it's a little bit of a. I mean, how much do you have a letdown when you're going against undefeated defending champs in the ACC Championship game? But, you know, they did beat their big brother, so to speak, in Georgia, you know, for Battle of the State. I'm just not. For Georgia, listen, they lost Gurley. I felt with him all season it would have been a really good team. They didn't really lose much when he did go down, actually, but I really didn't think they were as good as they were advertised. And Georgia Tech, listen, I mean, the triple option is tough to go against. And as I mentioned, I think Johnson's had these guys in the ACC Championship 3 of the last 5 or 6 years. So, you know, he does win and get some upset sometime. But I think in this case, Florida State is just a better team. And I think they're going to just pull away late. You know, a lot of these games, they come out really flat and play down to teams. And like I said, this is where I see like a Louisville kind of combination. They're going to come out. This is the game they're going to lose, triple option. They only got a week to prepare for this kind of team they face. Nah, not likely. I think Florida State is going to be a big game for them. And you know, besides I think they're going to win by 10, I think it's kind of happy that they fell down in the rankings to 4. People think it's a bad spot for them. I kind of like it for them because it's good for their fans. They don't really have to travel. So I think it's going to be a big game for them here in the ACC Championship. And I see a 10-point win plus here with the Seminoles.
All right, Sean Higgs from NJWiseGuys.com. Like in Florida State, currently -4 is a widely available number. Thanks so much, Sean.
The SBR Network offers free sports picks and game breakdowns, big money free betting contests year-round, a real-time Vegas-style odds monitoring service, and much more. So come see for yourself. To stay updated on SBR news and promotions, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+, and do be sure to subscribe to the Sportsbook Review YouTube channel to catch all our daily sports shows.